Welcome to Public House, intimate conversations with people making a difference in the Hudson Valley. And now from Paula's Public House in Poughkeepsie, here's Paula Young.
So I ask you, what makes your heart beat? What's your passion in life for everything, apart from your son and your husband?
Yeah.
What is it that really drives you? What makes your heart beat?
It's about doing the right thing. I think that's what it boils down to, no matter what decisions. And I always go back to, like, I was a single mom for a good portion of my life. And I know what it was like to rob from Peter to pay Paul. So I go back to Albany with that mindset when they want to increase taxes. And throughout my short political career, because you figure I've only been involved since 2010. So it's not really a long time.
But you've had such great affect in the
thank
last
you.
6 years. It's amazing.
Thanks.
So it's just basically going to go continue to fight for the everyman.
Absolutely,
And the community we live.
Tell me what moves your heart, what makes your heart beat, what makes you sing.
I think that I see the potential in bringing people together. I believe in economic development, but I believe more in the quality of life, understanding it, appreciating it, all of the things that make us who we are, that come together as a community. And Ulster and Dutchess County and this part of the Hudson Valley is just ripe for that, and I'm happy to be able to be a part of it.
Well, you are a huge part of it, and you have made a big difference, sister. You really have.
What makes your heart beat?
I love people. I want to go home with everyone.
In a good way.
Of course.
And that's why you do what you do.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tony. I love you.
I love you
Thank you
too.
so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Creative with Love Boutique.
When you wake up in the morning and you see the light, what makes your heart beat? What makes you sing? What makes you get up?
Oh, come on. I think like most people, my kids are the way I start my day. Every day I'm home, I walk them to the school bus. I'm about the only parent walking a 14 and 16-year-old to the school bus, probably. I have an older son, too, who's moved to LA with his girlfriend. I think I like to tell people that I measure my work in Congress against the time I'm missing with my kids. I want the work to justify in some way that time away. And I think that's a good way to look at it, because it raises the bar on when we're wasting time in Washington. I see it as time I'm missing with them. They're not going to be young
Time
much
we're never
longer,
going to get back, and leaving a better tomorrow for them.
So that's what gets me out of bed.
I love public service. I do. I really do. I love the concept of helping people. I know that I don't always get it right, and I don't expect people to agree all the time, but I believe in the concept of helping others. And I'll trip, and I'm being perfect, but I think the drive to really improve our quality of life, to really help one another, I think that's what public service is about.
95% of it is just showing up, and you do every day.
I do.
I thank you for that. What makes your heart beat? What moves you? What inspires you?
I think it's seeing young people create this spark of energy that challenges themselves to move forward in unique and different ways in life.
So you give them a voice for their art.
Exactly.
You give them legs for they can walk.
That's right. And it's the connections and the skills that they learn that they carry through no matter what they're doing, that they'll always look back and remember that special time that they worked with us.
So you brought them to the threshold and helped them go through the door. What makes your heart beat?
Music. I love playing music. I feel incredibly just fortunate to do this for a living. It's something that it's not really work for me, and I enjoy it so much.
Wow, listen, you inspire me. I've listened to your music. You play guitar as though heaven sent you.
When you wake up in the morning and you see the sun, what's the first thing that makes your heart beat? What is it that moves your life?
I want to go and paint something about it, the shininess of the Hudson Valley, and also when it's cloudy, there's other.
So
there's a beauty in the darkness as well. So
painting the beauty of the Hudson Valley. Oh,
yeah.
That's
when you see very cloudy or the mist in the morning when it's about to rain or very early in the morning, and I just love to go there to Warriors Park and see it. It's just amazing. Just to see
that's so beautiful.
The great colors, the great colors.
So what motivates you every day to get up and face the world with a dazzling smile?
One, I just absolutely love this area that I live in, and two, I love to learn. And so every day I get to learn. I get to call people and ask expert opinions on just about any issue you could think of. It's just wonderful.
I think you're an inspiration, and I hope more young people decide to go into journalism and don't believe that whole fake news thing. Journalism's where it's at. You're the guy that runs into the fire. You're the guy that stops the beating as a police officer. Obviously, many things move your heart. The one thing that makes your heart beat when you wake up in the morning, what is that?
Well, going into work and always thinking that, you know, I was elected to do something, you know, to make a difference, to try to solve challenges, bringing people together to find solutions that sometimes are very difficult.
Absolutely.
And to start the dialogue. I mean, we can't solve every problem. And even if we're on both sides of the equation, we got to get someplace in the middle to get something done. And that, to me, is the most important thing, is getting something done.
So not just leaving it cleaner than you found it, but actually making a difference so it stays clean.
Right, and when you know that you have left that position, wherever you may be in life, that you left it a better place than you found it.
Oh.
I'd have to say knowing that I can make a difference, knowing that I can help someone, maybe help someone avoid a problem, help someone solve an issue they didn't know how to help somebody's house get better, help from the, you know, there's so many things we can do on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes it's just a matter of listening, and sometimes it's a matter of making a few phone calls and saying, can we chip in and help something over here, spend a little time and make this project or make this event a little better, and kind of raise awareness of something that's important, like the Center for Prevention of Child Abuse or Family Services. And there's so many things like that that are doing so many important things in the community.
So you don't just offer the nuts and bolts for people's homes, but also you help people get the nuts and bolts for their life.
That's what
and that's a good thing.
Did you practice that? You must have practiced that on the way in.
It is my delight and pleasure to have you. Thank you so much, and please continue to do the good work you do. You've been, obviously you have a wind at your back. You have a reason to do what you do. What's your reason?
Well, I really think it's a calling and a ministry for me, you know, to be here, and I've been fortunate to be able to be in a place where I can be creative. We have a lot of support from the county executive and the county legislature, and I just get to help people have fun and enjoy their lives and to find a place to come and to relax and to recreate themselves, because this is really a great place to live, work, play, and to visit.
You know, I am so impressed that you said it's a calling, because I think that's a miracle to feel that way about what you do. How cool are you? Thank you so much. That was wonderful. I'm so glad to know that you are that inspired. Tell me, what makes your heart beat? What's important to you? What's your passion?
You know, it's through the last couple of years, like, you know, as you grow, you change, you learn, and you're constantly growing and educating yourself. And I just think my passion is helping people. I like every day now, and I kind of got that from my father. I'd hear him always say, like, today I want to just make sure I do something for someone. And it's like every day that I have a chance, or anytime I have a moment where I can actually do it, or even sometimes I even have a hard time doing it, I ask for help and try to get someone to do it. I just like to help someone, you know, like to try to do whatever I can to make their life a little better.
You want to see in the world.
Yeah, like not really just to help them for the moment, but maybe to just push them a little bit farther along to where then maybe they can help themselves, and then maybe they can help someone else, you know.
Oh, Frank, thank you so much for joining me here.
You're welcome.
You've touched me. You've touched so many lives. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today to Public House.
Hi, I'm Paula Young, and I'm the proprietor here of Paula's Public House. Do join me for good food, good cheer, and good fellowship. We are here, we have fun, and we'd love to have you be a part of it. Come on down.